This is the story of Alejandro. He immigrated to the most competitive place on earth to become a world-famous toy designer.
I'm actually from El Salvador.
Pupusas.
Yes.
And those nuns they killed in the 80s.
Right.
¿Qué ver? Con MaVi Gangi.
Can you tell us about the name of the movie Problemista? Do you remember how that name came up?
Oh, I remember. That name came about very late in the, like, we had a full movie and we didn't have a title. Because I was thinking about, like, art movements. So, like, surrealista, for example. Like, for a while, I was like, is that the title of the movie? Is it surrealista? And then I was like, oh, no, it's problemista. It's, like, art. I like to think of it as, like, an art movement that thrives in problems, or an artist that creates art out of problems. And I think that is at the core of the movie. Everyone is going through their own problem, and everyone's learning how to deal with them or not. And even, like, if you watch closely, like, I, like, put a lot of background actors in the back, all going through their own little problems and their own little issues, because that's how, frankly, that's just how New York feels. You walk down the street and everyone's going through something.
Remember, it's everything or everything.
Your movie has a lot of messages, and I think you have like the most important message that you wanted to tell, and the one that you want people to talk about after watching your movie.
I don't like to be prescriptive with what the like moral or the message of the movie is. I hope that people see something in the way that they have felt but haven't seen it before. I tend to say that I like to display things as they feel rather than as they are. And this is a very personal story, so this is how that chapter in my life felt, and hopefully it'll resonate with people regardless of whatever little maze they are going through.
What does it mean for you to be able to tell this story and tell it your way?
I mean, I feel very lucky. I feel like I have been able to have a very unusually uncompromising journey so far, where even before working with A24, who are, like, very permissive with the writers and directors, the experience on working on Los Spookies with HBO, and prior to that, working on Saturday Night Live, I have had the luck of, like, keep winding up with people who just trust what I want to do. That's, I think, a very, like, unusually lucky path to have.
¿Qué ver? Con MaVi Gangi.